Hardcore. Uprising.
Hello and welcome back to the Cube 360. And we got another game review for you guys. What do we got in the background here? Well, it's Hardcore Uprising. What's that? It's the new run and gun shooter from Konami. It's a prequel to Contra Hardcore from the Sega Genesis. This game was released in the 90s here, and now they're back. They're back to reinvent the Contra franchise with a new name, Hardcore Uprising. And Konami has released a lot of Contra games over the while. They've been trying to reinvent the series, but they always keep the formula the same. It's a typical 2D run-and-gun side-scroller. Nothing much more to say. So let's check out the new version and see how it holds up.
Hardcore. Uprising.
Alright, so let's check out the game here. So there's two different modes you can choose from, arcade mode and rising mode. I'll talk about those a little later. You also got shop and customize, online mode, help and options, and achievements. So let's take a look at some of the achievements. They range from virtually really easy, like kill 10 enemies, to virtually impossible. Clear all missions, obtain all star chips. You have different achievements for the different modes. There's about 5 for rising mode and about 5 or 6 or so for arcade mode. Clear all missions without dying. Yeah, right. Clear all missions without picking up any weapons. How the hell are you supposed to do that? Then stock up on 20 lives, you know, just generic stuff. Then here's your help and options here. Your controls are very basic. Run, jump, shoot, attack, you know, nothing special. And your settings here, there's nothing special either. There's no amount of stock that you can up your lives. You can't start with a certain amount of lives or continues or easy, medium, or hard mode. It's all the same. Let's check out arcade mode. So right off the bat, you get two characters to choose from. There's a female named Crystal, and there's a male named Bahamut. There are two more as well, but I guess they're unlockable. You can also change the outfit or clothes and style of your character by pressing Y. It's kind of a gimmick, but I guess it suits your taste, whatever color you like. So let's take a look at some of the gameplay footage. So right off the bat, when you start in, you know it's gonna kick your ass. It's Contra at its finest, and it's beautiful. Look at the artwork on this game. It's in full HD, and holy smokes, is it ever beautiful. The crisp and clearness of the screen and the characters. And there's a new attack you can have. It's a run attack, and if you do it in the air, you'll dash. So that's a new thing. That's a new thing for the game. But other than that, pretty generic stuff here. You run, you jump, you shoot, you attack, you know, so you can collect weapons, 2 different weapons actually. You can have 2 different weapons just like the old days of Contra 3. So you can switch between the weapons as well. So yeah, I got my machine gun, I got my spread gun, I'm switching between them. And what else could I say? Oh, there's life bar now. You have a life bar, and if one of the hits gets down, you can actually replenish it with a health heart here, and it will replenish your life. So there's 2 hits allowed in arcade mode, and in rising star mode rising mode, there's actually 3 hits and more. You can customize your character to have a lot of hits. So you can't have a Contra game without hardcore mini-bosses. This guy you may remember, so it features familiar bosses and some unfamiliar bosses, some brand new ones, and lots of mini-bosses in this game. And not just mini-bosses, just there's a lot of brand new enemies and a lot of hardcore big bosses, like this guy here. Holy smokes! How are we going to kill this guy? It's going to take a lot of memorizing his patterns, but Trust me, I died like 10 times on this guy before I actually finally beat him. It's tough. It's tough, let me tell you. And let me talk about Rising mode now. So Rising mode, the differences between Rising mode and Arcade mode is Rising mode is actually a lot easier, and you get to customize your character. Watch this. I just upgraded my weapon. Now I have a super machine gun. You can upgrade all the weapons, the spread. Every weapon has a first or second degree upgrading system. Once you beat the level, you also have a rank. Here's my rank for this level, D. Boy, did I ever suck. Another thing is you can customize your characters on Rising mode. What that means is you are awarded points per level that you get, and then you can choose different options here. There's a huge list of 7 pages worth of stuff like more life, more 1-ups, more weapons, different weapons. This one here I'm going to click on. It allows you to start off with a machine gun upgraded to level 2 already. Another thing about Rising mode here is you can actually save your progress and pick whatever level you want at any time. So let's just say that you beat level 1, right? And then you start off level 2 and you get your ass whopped so hard. And then you die and you go back to the main menu. Well, what would happen is when you go back to Rising mode, you can actually click the level you made it to. So that's kind of neat. It's like saving your progress. You can't do that in Arcade mode. Arcade mode is just a free-for-all, run and gun, you know, play through. So let's take a look at a little bit more footage from level 2, and then we'll give you my final verdict. Alright folks, well, time for my final verdict. So that was Contra, well not really Contra, but hardcore Uprising in a nutshell. So what's my final verdict? The game is tough as nails. Seriously, it's a hard-ass game. But you know what? Hard games aren't necessarily bad. They're a little frustrating. They just take a little bit of time to get to know. With time, I'm sure the game will become easier, you know, as you remember the levels and play them more often. So, I think it's a good game, overall. I love the Contra series, and this is definitely a step up from the last one, which was Contra Rebirth on the Nintendo Wii. That game was pure garbage. I'm sorry for all you Contra fans out there. I'm a Contra fan, but that game was crap. I'm sorry, it was. It was just garbage. I did a review on that for another channel. If you want to check that out, by all means go. It's over on my F and Dan channel. But you know what? This game is superb. I like it. It's a tough game. I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. 8.5. Some people might be discouraged by its difficulty, and I know the Microsoft points that it costs is rather ridiculous. It is 1,200 points, which is $15. So 1,200 points, $15 for this game. That's kind of steep for an arcade game. For an Xbox Live Arcade, I could see $10, but you know, so all those guys out there that are kind of on the fence about this game and they don't really like hard games, wait until the price comes down, until maybe about $10 or even like $5. I don't know if it'll ever go that low. But $15 to start off on its launch, Konami's being a little greedy on that. It's a really, really, really hard game, and I guess they're only marketing to hardcore fans, pretty much. Hardcore, get it? Contra Hardcore? I mean, you know, they call it Contra Hardcore for a reason. It is a very hardcore game. It's hard. Hard as tough as nails. Really hard game. Overall, though, I like it. I'm having fun with it. The achievements are next to impossible, but that's a whole different story. Yeah, I guess that's my final verdict on the game. If you like the Contra series, check it out. This is a way better game than the last couple that have come out. Contra Hardcore for the Xbox 360, available now on the Xbox Live Arcade for 1,200 points. That's $15. Go get it if you're a big fan, because I like the game. So I don't know what else to say. I think I'm going to go play some more game now. Check you later.